evening, everyone. This is I Got Game 89. I'm back with another trailer reaction to a new Sonic game. Not really new. It's from a 13-year-old game called Sonic Generations that came out in 2011, which was the 20th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog from 1991 to 2011. They came out on PS3, Xbox 360, PC, and Nintendo 3DS. Now, 13 years later, here's a remastered version of Sonic Generations, and now it's called Sonic X Shadow Generations. Now, it's just like Sonic Colors. It came out with Sonic Colors, then it came out with Sonic Colors Ultimate. So this is pretty much Sonic Generations Ultimate, but with a little bit of twist. New player, the one we all know and love, the anti-Sonic, which they called back when they came out on Sonic Adventure 2, which is Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little messed up. Quite a little messed up. It's a little bad on my end. Now, I gotta say, Sonic Generations was a really good game. It's kind of short, but I believe they could have done a little bit more levels. But it was a great game. It had the classic games from the Genesis era, the Dreamcast era, the Genesis era, and the Dreamcast era, which was the Dreamcast, PS2, Xbox, GameCube, and then the modern era, which was PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii. So it had consists of 9 levels, 9 levels, and the way they designed the level was freaking amazing. Like I loved it and everything. Came out 13 years ago, 2011. How old I was? I was like what 21, 22. So it was a really good game, really good game. One of the best Sonic games out there. It's still a pretty good game now. Like I still play a little bit on PS3 and Xbox 360. I still play a little bit, pretty good game. So now they got this new version, Sonic X Shadow Generations. Based on the gameplay, the quality could look a little bit better. I ain't gonna lie. The quality, let me just, because it's pretty much gonna be Shadow's own levels. I'm pretty sure from Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog game that came out back in '05, which was considered one of the worst Sonic games because it was pretty much the government versus aliens. Shadow had guns and people were like, "What the? Is this a Sonic game?" But it was like kind of like Sonic Heroes with weapons, basically. Like yeah, it kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of looks a little broken. It kind of does look a little brokenish. I just hope. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. This is my opinion. This is my opinion, man. The producers of Sonic the Hedgehog, the lead developer in charge, Takashi Izuka. Takashi Izuka. I don't think he needs to retire. I don't think he needs to retire, but I think he needs to step away from the 3D Sonic games and let someone else do it, or just Sonic games period, because he kind of had a little they gave him credit, a little bit of credit for Sonic Mania, but he wasn't mostly working on the project. It was someone else. I think if you have the fans keep it to the fan base, the hardcore fan base. I'm pretty sure they'll create something a little bit better. Like Takashi, you had your run. You had your run since Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I think it's kind of just work on a little bit. Work on like the just work on little bit pieces of the projects. Just don't work on the major parts of the project because it's just not hitting it, man. I think he's getting a bit too old. I think he's getting a bit too old. Like, let the newcomers, let the new Sonic fans, the hardcore, the mods, creating all that. And speaking of the mods, ever since Sonic Generation came out, people have been making modifications, brand new levels and everything. One person even made a fan made project called the Unleash project, Sonic Generations Unleash. Because if you look at the graphics, or you look at the Hedgehog engine of how Sonic Generations created, is exactly like Sonic Unleash. Like the boost and all that, it's exactly like Sonic Unleash. This is pretty much like Sonic Unleash. Sonic Generations is pretty much Sonic Unleashed Part 2. I thought Sonic Colors were, but, you know, the Hedgehog engine, you know what I'm saying? It was exactly like Sonic Unleashed with Sonic Generations. So, it's probably gonna have a new engine, or probably gonna use Hedgehog engine too, like Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Forces. But, yeah, Takashi just kind of what am I saying? He's mostly making this project. I don't know, just based on how the game looks. He's mostly going to be in the project. Just sit in the sidelines for a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Like, sit in the sidelines. Like, Sonic Dream Team on iOS, on iPhones, is really good. It's really good game. Get Sonic Dream Team. It's really good game on the phone. Get that. I'm telling you. On Apple Arcade, get that. But other than that, did I tell you all how much? Oh shit! Did I tell you how much I love this? I love Last of Us 2, Last of Us 2 WLF edition, special edition, man. PS5. Can't kiss it. Too much germs. But yeah, that's about it. What I think about this game, honestly, think it's not really gonna be. I'm not like crazy excited, even though my even though in the thumbnail I'm like, because I'm praying it would be good, but it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Like, why can't you just get it right, Sega? Why can't you just get Sonic just right, like an 8 out of 10? That's all I'm asking. 8 out of 10, like Sonic Mania. Because Sonic Superstars, I give that a good. Honestly, I give Sonic Superstars. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It was alright. It was alright. You know, it definitely could not be Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania was just pure 16-bit. Pure 16-bit. So, but that's about it. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Let me know what y'all think about this. I think it's gonna be okay. I love Sonic Generations. I don't think this is gonna be much different, bro. I hope the price is not crazy, man. Definitely not gonna be $60, but I hope the price is maybe. In my opinion, it should be $20. I ain't gonna lie, it should be $20 in my opinion, but I know it's gonna be. If it's not 20, it definitely have to be 30. Hopefully, it's not $40. You know, but it probably is because I'm always wrong. But but yeah, that's about it. That's my reaction. So I'm out. Peace.